Hello everybody. I'm back with a revised version of our instructions for preparing your images to go on the CPAS Instagram page. What we realized is that when we are posting more than one image, then, long story short, they have to be in a square format. Now, this does not mean that your actual images have to be a square format. We can prepare them with the white edges on top or bottom to be square very, very easily in Lightroom. So here is how. Here I am in the Lightroom library module with some of Kim's pictures showing. And I'm going to select 5 of them to be the ones that I want to prepare. So these have all been sent to us with 1080 pixels on the long side, and that is fine. You can actually start with even your raw images, not exports, with this process. Okay, so whatever your images are, even if they're raw images developed in Lightroom, what we do is we use a trick that involves the print module. So I'm going to go to the print module. So all 7 of the images that were in that folder are showing up along the bottom, but the first 5 are selected. And this is the result we want. It's a square where the original vertical 3x2 or 2x3 image is placed in the white square. And it extends from top to bottom. So there's no wasted space. You get the maximum number of pixels that Instagram allows. And the white strips will disappear when they go into Instagram, when the entire square goes into Instagram. So from Instagram's point of view, this is a square image once I get the file ready to post. All right, so how did I achieve this? Well, it has nothing to do with page setup or print settings. We are just going to use a function called print to a JPEG file. And this could actually come in handy when you are uploading images to send a print job to someplace like Bayphoto. All right, so from the top of the panels on the left, we want just, the default single image layout style. If you're on picture package or custom package, we don't want a package, just single image. If you find that a panel like this is missing, all you need to do is go over to the menu, the window menu, find panels, and turn the missing panel back on. Okay, under image settings, do not have anything selected. Layout will be important, but first we want to set up some things in print job. So in the print job panel, we want, well, your usual thing that you might be using is print to printer. But in this case, we're going to print to JPEG file. Then we want the file resolution, here's where the trick comes in, to be 108 ppi. You can sharpen if you want, in any way you want. Might as well put JPEG quality to 100. And then this is the other crucial one, custom file dimensions. So we've already specified how many pixels per inch. And if we have 10 inches, this is going to come out to 1080 on a side, which is what Instagram wants. So you check custom file dimensions, type in, so click and then type in 10 inches, click 10 inches, and you're ready with that panel. Remember, we had to go back now to the layout panel. And our goal is whatever the long side is, either the vertical or the horizontal side, We want at least one dimension, if not both dimensions, to go all the way to the edge so we get the greatest number of pixels uploaded to Instagram. So we're going to make all the margins 0. So I'm just sliding the sliders until it says 0 over here. Page grid is 1 by 1 image, no rows or columns. And then cell size is going to be 10 by 10. And the net result is that this image is filling as much space as possible inside a white square. Now we're ready to print a file. You may want to go over to the left here under Template Browser. If it's not open, you can open it, and you can click the plus sign and give this thing a name. And that'll save you from doing all of these settings. It will just automatically go to these with one click. But I've already done mine. I called it Insta Square. So I'm going to cancel that. Also remember that we have 5 of these pictures selected, so it's going to print to file for all 5 images. And this will work even if they're in different aspect ratios. It will plop them on a white square. Okay, so then I'm going to do print to file and the usual, well, not quite the usual stuff. If I want to save it to Instagram 2022, maybe this is the second round and you're putting up a new set and maybe you deleted your original set, then you're going to give it a name. And the name is going to be the folder and the basis for the file name. So if I type in my name, Hood Ann, I'm going to get a new folder put into Instagram 2022 called Hood Ann, and every one of the files will be called Hood Ann 1, Hood Ann 2, etc. So it doesn't let you at this point specify file names, but you could type them on later if you wanted outside of Lightroom. Then you just hit save and they go where you want them to go and everything is good. So that's the advice.